welcome everybody to the 12th episode of the PokeGuardian Podcast. I'm Taj from the PokéTaj YouTube channel with Zakariya from PokeGuardian.
Hello everybody, welcome to this episode.
And we have a special guest today, Ryan from Braysh Gaming and Kādo Collectables.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Welcome back, Ryan. It's good having you back on the podcast today. So today we've got a few things we want to talk about. There's going to be something that's going to take over most of the podcast, but let's start with what we usually do, which is the card highlights. So let's go around the room. Let's start with you, Zakariya. What was your most recent card pickup that you were pleased about?
Well, with pickups, I picked up, again, I almost forget what I buy every month, but I did purchase... I think last week I received 8 Dedenne GXs, which completed my pages. I have 9 now, 1 in Japanese, which is very nice. These are very, very cheap cards in English to obtain. And nice cards don't have to be expensive, you know. These are special art cards obtained in the Trainers Toolkit. Yeah, I really like it. I think the artist named Kanahai is getting more popularity outside of Japan, and that artist is a superstar in Japan. Is really, really nice. With card pulls, I think it was last week as well. I opened some S6 boxes, Jet-Black Poltergeist and Silver Lance, and while Silver Lance was a little disappointing for me, Jet-Black Poltergeist was very, very nice to me in the last box. I managed to pull in one box, a double hit box, the hyper rare special art Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, which is the most expensive card of the set, and the runner up, the most expensive supporter card, Caitlyn SR, super rare. So yeah, I was a little bit shocked.
Wow.
What about you guys?
Ryan, how about yourself?
Well, I think it came up last time. I don't really treat myself to single cards very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of pulls, I did have quite a fortunate pull in my Matchless Fighters box. I got the Moltres special art card by Shibuzo, and I think you guys have seen it. I think it's possibly my favorite artwork on a Pokemon card ever.
Yeah, stunning card. I remember I watched it live when you pulled it, and it was like, even when I'd seen that artwork for the first ever time, it was just like, that card just looks stunning. But when you've shown us the images of that card, it just looks so much better in person.
Yeah, well, I couldn't believe at the time. You always go into a box thinking, what's my chase card out of the possible 25 I could get? And when you actually get that chase card and you're looking at it and you're holding it, it just feels like, oh my God, I've actually got it. And then just to take the time to appreciate it and look at it, it's just next level.
Awesome. For myself, let's just say my Silver Lance and Jet-Black weren't very good. My videos were actually a bit of a meme about the worst possible pulls I could have got.
Oh no!
Yeah, if you haven't watched them, go and check them out. It's become a bit of a meme with a few people already. But I did obtain a card recently because of something we're going to talk about later on. I managed to get a Marnie SR from Shiny Star V again. So I've now got a page worth of them. So I managed to pick one up at a really good price. My aim was always to get 9. So I've got my 9th one now. So very happy with that. So
Wow.
yeah, so pleased to add that to my collection. So that's our card pickups. We're going to now go on to our main news topics that we're going to be discussing. And the first one is talking about Silver Lance and Jet-Black Poltergeist. We had all the SR, HR, and UR cards revealed. The set was released, obviously, on April the 23rd, but on Wednesday, the 21st of April, on PokeGuardian, we got the first look of all the cards, and I think it caught everyone by surprise. I know I certainly was, by the number of special art cards we had in each set. So each set had 4 special arts, which was quite interesting indeed. And they also had 4 full art supporters in each set as well. So, guys, starting with you, Zakariya, what were your thoughts on the cards that were revealed from both Silver Lance and Jet-Black Poltergeist?
Well, I think each set is getting much better and better. Yeah, I think the artist named Okacheke, I think this is his debut set, his first works for the set.
Yep.
Oh no, it was the set before. I don't know, but he has illustrated some special art cards, and these are just absolutely fantastic. I think it has quite a following already, this artist, and yeah, like these sets, the level of quality they bring with the new artists, and these hold their own so much. And you also see returning artists like Tatsuya Koizumi and what's it, Sui? Yeah, Sui for Galarian Ponyta special art. Rapidash, excuse me. And special art Tornadus V, which is very playful. I really like. I can't wait to receive it in my mailbox. I've purchased that card, the Tornadus special art. I think that's the card I like the most. It was Jet-Black Poltergeist. Yeah, insane set. I think what's it called again? Thundercat.
Zeraora.
Zeraora, yes. Special art Zeraora is just a fantastic. I think you need to see it in person to really appreciate the texturing. Also, yeah, all these special arts is just fantastic. I've personally pulled, like I said before, the special art Kyrax, the Shadow Rider Kyrax VMAX, and it looks so nice in person. I'm not rubbing it in the tires, but it's so stunning. You need to see it in person. It's really nice. Yeah. And also the Blissey special art, Saya Suruta. Wow, all these artists are getting special arts. I personally can't wait for Sao Sao to have his own special art. I think that would be very popular, and a lot of people are waiting for that as well.
100%.
100%. Caitlyn is also quite nice. Like I said, it's a little more popular than the others. I think Agatha is the one you don't want. But it's there, you know. Yeah. It's part of the Elite Four, but it has to be there. Yeah. I think they've released, is it not all Elite Four people, but I think we just missing Lance, if I'm not mistaken, right? We've had, which one? Bruno?
Yes.
We've had Agatha. Which one did we miss? I'm not sure anymore, but
yeah.
Yeah. Which one? Which is the Elite Four? Let me check. I forgot for Gen 1. It's been a while for me.
It was Karen.
No. It was Lance. Wait.
Somebody called Lorelei, maybe?
Yeah, Lorelei and... Oh man, this is embarrassing. Yeah, Bruno, Agatha, Lance, and Lorelei, it seems, for the Let's Go one.
Lorelei's had a tag team card in the past, hasn't she?
She did. So, she did, yeah.
With Misty, I think.
Yes. And the gold electrode. I think that's... I think it's one of the better gold cards. I think they should have just... this the issue for me. There's too many of the hyper rares, the rainbow hyper rares.
Yeah.
These gold cards, I think this is too much. They could have easily removed the one or two item cards and leave the gold energy cards. They're also returning, starting with Message Fighters. And they will. I'm curious if they will complete the gold cards for this generation, because they won't. It won't. They can't fill them up with year 2. So they will have to continue into year 3, which is maybe You know, the Let's Go, not Let's Go, Gen 4 remakes. Brilliant Pearl and Shining Diamond, or something like that. Yeah, and this set is so. I think Chilling Reign will be very popular. I'm very, very curious what this set will do in English, of course. I think the prices have been set for the VMAXs, the Calyrex VMAXs.
Yep.
Both are very expensive. I think it's a $150 card easily. I'm just a little annoyed why Metagross didn't get a special art, but that's the thing, you know. And these sets they could have easily removed the hyper rares, the rainbow hyper rares, and included some special arts in return, you know. And I really hope they will be gone in year 3, the rainbow hyper rares, because they just are bloating the set, you know. It's just there. There's an audience for it, but I'm not a huge fan of the rainbow rares. They shouldn't have been in Sword and Shield. They should have been left in Sun and Moon. And the special art promo cards that Celebi, I think it's quite. If you want my opinion, I think it's still affordable. I think it's switching between 6,000 and 7,000 yen.
Yeah, I think I checked the price earlier today, and it's about 6,500 yen at the moment in Japan. So yeah, which is a very nice price, if you may ask me. Yeah.
A lot of people obtain this and sold off their Celebi promo. There were huge queues at Pokemon centers at the launch day for Jet-Black Poltergeist. I think Jet-Black Poltergeist only sold out within one day. I think a lot of sellers, they knew how popular it was, because if you bought 2 boxes of Jet-Black Poltergeist, which is, in my opinion, the better set with the special arts and the full arts, and you will get, if you are in Japan, the special art Celebi for free. So it essentially pays for 1.5 box for itself. Yeah, that's very good value, if you may ask me. And that was my brief overview of the Azor and Battle cards.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I agree with you as well with the Rainbow Rare supporters and the VMAXs. They should have just retired that in Sun and Moon. It just doesn't add any value to the rarity of the cards. I think people appreciate the alternate arts a lot more than they do that. And when you were doing the reveal on Wednesday morning, I think the Blissey special art was one of the last ones to be revealed, and a lot of people were hoping it was going to be Metagross, and were extremely disappointed when it wasn't. So yeah, I mean, having a Metagross Rainbow Rare VMAX, I don't think pleased anyone. They'd rather have that alternate arts in the set than that. So I think, they really need to look at it, because you look at how many cards we got now, 25 SR or higher in each of these sets. That's 50 in these 2 sets, 26 in Matchless Fighters. That's 76 full arts or better to squeeze into Chilling Reign. That's a lot of cards, and I just think it's heavily bloated in that sort of full art and higher rarity. They should have just trimmed things down a bit. But Ryan, your opinion, what were your thoughts on some of the cards that we've seen?
Well, I think, just following on from what Zach said there, it did catch a lot of people off guard, didn't it? These special art cards sort of coming to the front. When I first had a look at the set, and obviously my phone was blown up with many notifications for one particular reason. Wouldn't like to go into that one too much, but it's round and it's half of it's blue, so I'll leave that there. But I just looking at the set, I think, well, just take both of your experiences into account here. Looking at it, I thought it was the biggest sort of hit or miss set so far. Looking at it, I thought it could go one way or the other when you're opening your box. You could get a special art Okacheke Calyrex V, or you could get a full art Sandaconda. It's that kind of set. There's lots to love and not really much middle ground there, I found.
Yeah. And that's also expressed in the values of the cards as well. Like the standard SR cards in this set of the Pokemon are extremely cheap. You can pick them up very, very cheap, yet the special arts obviously are holding their value because they're a lot more desirable. So very apparent in that sense as well. And personally, with the energies, I think it's a good thing that they've brought back the gold energy cards, because we had them in Sun and Moon. Energy cards don't rotate. So,
Yes.
you can use them in your decks going forward. And I think because the Sun and Moon ones look so good, the value on them's always been really high and strong. And it's been very difficult for a lot of people to obtain. This now brings another gold rarity energy card, which again will be, you'll be able to use it 6 years down the line in your deck because they don't rotate. So it has long-term value for people as well, especially players and collectors. So I like energy cards coming back as gold cards as well. So that's a nice touch. And you're right about the Celebi. That thing, the queues were for Jet-Black Poltergeist. Let's not, it's apparent with what stock was left available after the first day. Jet-Black Poltergeist sold out very quickly. Silver Lance didn't sell that much because everyone was after that Celebi promo and knew the value of it. If they weren't keeping it for themselves, then it literally paid for 3/4 of those 2 boxes. So it was a no-brainer. So yeah, great set.
Yeah, coming back to Chilling Reign. Sorry.
Yeah,
Speaking
go
about
ahead.
Chilling Reign and why the set, when you include Meshes fighters with S6 in Japan, it will make, I think, 280 or something like that cards. Of course, that is too much for Chilling Reign, and they will have to cut into the set in some other way or whatever. It's too big. And the Pokemon TCG Online, it was found that the main set would contain 198 cards in the main set list. So they removed some cards at some point. And it's very interesting because up until now, I think they haven't switched out cards too much. They are usually quite consistent with set releases. So it's really curious what they will do with all the leftovers. Will they be included in the Sword and Shield 7 set, which is, I think, in August, if I'm not mistaken? I'm not sure what they're going to do. Will they make another special set for September, October? October, by the way, is the 25th anniversary set. We will see what will happen. It's very interesting. So, and of course, coming back to I think this is too much. It's nice to see the gold cards returning, but yeah, you have like 8 gold cards right now. Yeah, comparing it to X and Y, I think you only had 1 gold card per set, and maybe 10, maybe 5 or 6 regular full arts, and that's it. They have been increasing the sets very much lately, and
Absolutely.
even I think anything Burning Shadows. It was quite a big set, but not as big as these 3 sets combined. So I'm very curious what will move for Chilling Reign.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen in the past that special art cards have been excluded from sets and put into tins and collection boxes. So I don't know whether they're going to go down that route or not. You can certainly see them maybe doing something with the Calorexes and doing a special Calorex box with, coins and a special art or maybe a full art in a box collection. I don't know, but they're certainly going to have to cut some stuff out of the set because it's just going to be way, way too big otherwise. And, I'm a supporter collector. You've got 8 supporters in this set. Matchless Fighters, I think, was it 3 or 4 in there as well? That's like...
something like that.
In the early Sun and Moon, we used to get 3 supporter cards a set. We're up to like 10, 11, 12 now. It's just, it is getting a bit unsustainable, I think.
Yeah, fully agree.
Yep. Okay, we're going to move on. Next one is now to do with the English product. It's the Marnie Premium Tournament Collection Box and the new Trainers Toolkit. So, Zakariya, you got some information on this fairly early on, but then you added some more detail once things were both confirmed. I think we've now got confirmation of the two products, and we've got a rough idea of what the contents will be. So talking about each product, I think they're both going to be released on the 6th of August.
If I'm not mistaken, yes, that's correct.
Is a confirmed date. We've got the Marnie box, which is going to be $49.99 US. It's going to come with 7 booster packs, a deck box, 4 promo cards, a pack of sleeves, 65 sleeves, which is the usual, normal condition markers, 2 condition markers, and 6 damage dice. So it's interesting. We've got a deck box in this. The promos, again, they've not been confirmed what they are, but we'll discuss that. The Trainers Toolkit is $44.99 US, and it's similar to what we had last time. You've got 50 cards, 2 promo cards in this. You're going to have a pack of energies, 4 booster packs, a pack of sleeves again. You got your deck builders building booklet, which tells you how you can build a deck and gives you some hints and tips of what synergy works together. Damage counters, 6 of those, 6 damage dice, 2 condition markers, a rule book, and a code card for you to use those promos and the 50 cards on the Pokemon trading card game online as well. Zakariya, talk to us about the Marnie Premium Tournament Collection.
Well, we have indeed confirmation right now. Total Cards sent us the products, the EN numbers, the barcodes and everything like that. I've pre-ordered one Marnie Premium Tournament Collection myself. So again, if you don't want to miss out, there are some early pre-orders. Maybe in your country, pre-order now if you don't want to be disappointed. That's also always what I say. There are 2 promo numbers found, I think in February, something like that, that suggested there are 2 Marnie promos. I think it's 120 and 121, the Sword Shield Black Star promos. And what's very interesting is all of these promos that were spotted in the Pokemon Card Decks app so far have been very accurate. All have been confirmed. So there are 2 cards left, and these are these 2 Marnie promos. So they are almost certain they are coming. This is still not confirmed, but at this point, I'm not doubting the data so far. And yeah, we are missing 2 unique promos, Marnie cards. The Shiny Star V Full Art, and the Trainer collection of Marnie with a signature in Japan. A Sword and Shield Trainer card collection, yes. And that's if that's going to be one of these, I think it will be very hyped. A lot of people were disappointed with the exclusion of Marnie from Shining Fates. So yeah, we will see what happens. I personally don't think they will include both, but again, we will see. We will absolutely see what we'll see. I think the deck box exclusive artwork, I hope. 7 booster packs, it's there, it's cool. I think this will be a very popular product, and not even here. I think even in Japan, they will go absolutely crazy when they will see there's a Marnie promo in there for an international product. They will go after it. Trainers Toolkit, yeah, what do we have? Yeah, it speaks for itself. I think this is an excellent product, not only trainer wise but also collectors wise. Why these kind of products will include, not confirmed, but the last time they've included cards that we also were missing. So there are cards that we are still missing. I think in the upcoming high class deck, which we will discuss later in this podcast, there's a new version of Crobat V, an alternative artwork version. Maybe it's going to be in there as a promo card, and I personally hope that it doesn't include Sword and Shield cards, because Sword and Shield will rotate out in September. But yeah, we expect product images very soon. When, I don't know, but it's going to be very soon because August products, I think around this area, in May, June, it is going to be revealed in a couple of weeks maybe. So time will tell what it will contain. I think, again, if you don't want to be disappointed, pre-order early. It's how it is right now. That's it.
Ryan, I know you're not much of a English product collector or player yourself, but what are your thoughts on this? Looking at what these products potentially bring to the game.
Well, they know what they're doing, don't they?
Yeah.
A Marnie premium collection. It wouldn't be a different trainer, would it? Marnie does seem to sell sets at the minute. Anything with promo cards in seems to sell at the minute. I do wonder if maybe we'll get some sort of more Peko V alternate art or promo card to go with these sets. If it's Marnie themed, you might see something like that. But I don't really have much to add, to be honest. As you say, English product, it's not really something I have my eye on too much. But I know there was a huge disappointment when the Marnie full art wasn't in is it Hidden Fates, Shining Fates?
Shining Fates, yeah.
Shining Fates. So hopefully some people will be happy if that card is included in this set, that they can finally get it in English.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a smart move. I mean, for a product that's going to be, $50, usually translate to £50 here as well. 7 packs, which sort of makes up most of that monetary value, but that Marnie promo is going to sell these boxes for sure. I think they were smart with how they did that, to hold that back potentially for this box. And the Trainers Toolkit, always super playable. The fact that you get a code card for all those cards online as well. Crobat is probably going to be the promo card in there, like we had Dedenne, the most sort of the staple that every deck has that you need, especially with the can't play a supporter in the first turn rule. Crobat and Dedennes are essential for most people to play the game. So I'm thinking we're going to get the Crobats, as you said, Zakariya, in that Trainers Toolkit. So really good products. Again, as Zakariya said, if you don't want to be disappointed, Trainers Toolkit will probably be easier to get hold of, but the Marnie box, get your orders in early if you want to secure it, because I think it's going to be super popular, not just here, but as you were saying, in Japan as well. So exports for that will be huge as well. Okay, we're going to move on now. We've got a unique reveal from the Pokérun channel in Japan. They've revealed a jumbo promo card of Pikachu and friends. Now, jumbo promo cards, you usually only get 2 or 3 per generation in Japan. They usually don't have a promo number, and they've revealed one that's going to be given out at the Pokemon Center stores in Japan. So it's the Toki-chan. So Toki-chan from the official Pokérun TV YouTube channel has illustrated this jumbo card, and it's called Pokérun Channel's Pikachu and Friends. Features Pikachu, Bulbasaur, and Shinx, and with a video camera recording them, with some crayons and some sketch paper by the looks of it. The promo itself has the Pokérun logo stamped on it, and it's going to be distributed in Pokemon centers from May the 8th till August 7th, so a 3-month run if you purchase any 3 packs, essentially, from the Pokemon Center. Only in Pokemon Center stores. It's not going to be available online. So interesting promo. You only need to buy 3 packs to get the jumbo card. In-store only, and obviously some stores are closed at the moment because of the pandemic and certain cities being in a state of emergency, but once they reopen, this promo will start immediately in those Pokemon centers as well. As far as the card itself is concerned, it's got a couple of moves on it, but I don't think people will be playing a jumbo. Legally, you can't play it. But Twanley did translate it for us for a colorless. The first move is Pokérun Friend. Choose 1 Pokemon card you own from outside of your deck and put it onto your bench. And then for 3 lightning, you can do Thunderbolt for 100 and discard all energy from this Pokemon. As we said, it is a promo card with no promo number. So it's just SP. That's pretty standard with oversized jumbo promos in Japan. Guys, what do you think of this promo card? Ryan, what's your thought of the look of this card?
Well, firstly, I think it's fantastic that they've actually done it as a jumbo card. I think it's the Pokérun channel is primarily looks to be a kids sort of YouTube channel. It will stop this card getting sort of snapped up and scalped to an extent if it is a jumbo one. Yeah, I just think it's something that kids will actually be able to purchase their packs and get their jumbo card and enjoy it. I don't think they're too worried about grading or making sure they're the right size or legally playing them in a deck. So I think it's fantastic that, a card which has come from this YouTube channel aimed at the younger generation has been made up to be jumbo so that, they can actually get a hold of it and enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. And like you say, you only need to buy 3 packs as well. So it is
Pocket
easily
money.
obtainable for kids with their pocket money. 100%. Yeah. Zakariya, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think I agree with all that has been said here. Official Pokemon YouTube channel. I think it's a great idea indeed. That's a jumbo card. Also a very long promotion time. It ends in August, which is I think 3 months.
Yeah, it's a 3-month run. Yeah.
I think they have, they have maybe thought out, hey, there's a pandemic going on. I think cases are rising in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, in Asia overall. I could be wrong, but I think that's why they maybe could have done that. And also, I'm impressed that the host of the show illustrated this card. Like Toine said, it's a fantastic individual. You host a show and illustrate, and what do you need more? And I think in the past, one of the Pokemon Sunday hosts, I think he's quite popular and not mistaken. She drawn a promo card of Shaman, last generation. I forgot her name. She's a very popular host in Japan. Wait.
Oh, was that the one that was handed out in the Pokemon centers as well? The Shaman.
Yes.
I think it was it? With the petals and flowers around it, sort of falling leaves and flowers. Yeah, that's quite a nice promo, actually, yeah.
Yes, Shoko Nakagawa. Yes. She's very popular in Japan. Very, very popular. But yeah, I really hope they will do more collaboration promos like this, which is fantastic, if you may ask me. I really hope Ponyta Ishii, the official host for the YouTube channel for the Pokemon card game, will get his own promo, please. I think not a lot of people are fan of his, of him in general, but I think it would be very cool. Just as my opinion.
I'm surprised he's not physically on a card himself at the moment, because he is extremely popular, isn't he? And we've had it in the past where we've had, I've forgotten his name. The guy who dresses up in the lycra on a card, haven't we?
Oh, well, Imakuni.
Yes, Inakuni, that's it.
Yeah, and he did have a business card, Ponyta Ishii, and he's officially printed on cardstock. So there is technically a card of him available, but it's not the same, I just want a full-fledged Pokemon Center promo for him, it would be very cool. I think he deserves one after plus 5 years of being a host of that channel. That's just my opinion. Coming back to the Pokérun promo, I think it's a fantastic promo. Indeed, jumbo promo. Not as popular as regular cards. And I think I've told this in the last, previous in the podcast. The Pokemon Center Kanazawa promo, which was free. You just had to show up and you will get the Pokemon Center promo for free. I think it's now plus $50, but I've heard a lot of people were trying to get as many as they can, even being angry to staff. They wouldn't give them extra promos for free. And I think that's the last time they have done a promotion like that for free. I think it will be only like this. Buy 3 packs at least or more, and you will get the promo. But yeah, I think they will heavily restrict also it doesn't say that this also you can get more or less. I think it's unlimited, but I think the staff there at the store will be told, hey, please watch out how many you are giving to one customer. I think 1 or 2 is the maximum. But yeah, we'll see. Again, fantastic promo. Maybe it will be expensive, but the jumbo cars usually don't do crazy, if I'm not mistaken. But you can grade it, so there's that.
Yeah, if you're willing to wait a year or 2.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Yep. Fantastic promo. So that'll be out, like we say, in Japan from Pokemon Centers from May the 8th and running for 3 months. Okay, let's move on to the main event now. The thing that everyone's had on their lips for most of this year and has brought a lot of new collectors interested into Japanese cards. It's Eevee Heroes. So this caught us out a bit, didn't it, Zakariya? Friday the 30th of April, we got some news earlier than what we're used to from Japan about an official release of the official reveal, should I say, of S6a Eevee Heroes. So do you want to talk through this? Because obviously you were up, I think it was 2 or 3 a.m. UK time, or Central European time was about 3 a.m., wasn't it, I think?
Yeah, it was revealed on 4 a.m. in my time, and in Amsterdam time. Wow, which is unusual because it was revealed 2 hours earlier. All the other sets were revealed at 6 a.m. for me. So that is nice. But yeah, what do I have to say? Insane hype. It was expected. A lot of people want to pre-order it, but it's been since February already, since its dummy pack reveal and sell sheet. Yeah, I think this is going to be one set that will be remembered in the books. The set that has been overhyped, maybe underhyped. I think it's a little overhyped, but I think that's justified. But they will need to have to really make the set so badly. Will the set need to fail? I think I've mentioned that before. And my first impression of the set, 5-band graphics for the V and the pack artwork. And I think it's a very nice change because they absolutely applied a new technique for the renders. They've applied some sort of cell shading effect to it. I think which is looking very nice. Of course, it's not hand-drawn, but I accept it for 5-band graphics. It could have been a lot worse. Of course, it needs to be 3D artwork because they want customers to have special arts pulled from the packs. They are not satisfied with only regular free cards. And I think the pack art looks cool as well. We will absolutely see what we'll do with English, but I think it's not. I think there's too much speculation how they will implement the set in English. I think it will be an S7, Sword and Shield 7 release, but again, we don't know. They are cutting a lot in Chilling Reign, so maybe they will shuffle here and there something. I will save the allocations and all the pre-order stuff for last. That's another thing on its own. And also, like I said, there's a Nazotoki puzzle riddle quiz sort of thing in that. And what it exactly does, we still don't know. It's a riddle, something like that. It mentioned it would make use of its illustrations. So what my initial thought is, they will maybe do something with the special arts. And I think they will make indeed the special arts connect in some way or other way. Would make sense to me, or at least have some small references to each other. Why I say that is because the Calyrex VMAX cards, they also had a small story involved on each other, like a small comic. I think, I don't know the exact story again, but for example, the Shadow Rider Calyrex, it involved a boy with, I think, something like a king, and a Molga was involved, and it's flying out of the castle, something like that, which is all very cool. I think something like that maybe could be in Eevee Heroes. Again, this is a set. They want as many casual collectors to buy this product, and I think this is a really dangerous set in that regard. Not only the collectors or players want this, but even mainstream Pokemon fans. There are so many evolution fans, even in Japan alone.
Yeah.
Let alone overseas, there are so many people that collect evolution plushes and this and that. If they see a evolution set only, they will absolutely go crazy. And all mainstream games media sites have covered this set. So internationally, they are, I'm almost certain, internationally at the mainstream, they are aware of the set. Not really, at the big IGN sites, But we will see what absolutely happens. Going to the special evolution set. Yeah, I think that was the main attraction of the reveal. It wasn't officially revealed by the Pokemon company themselves. It was seen on Amazon Japan. And what do I have to say? The Espeon VMAX special art. Wow, if that's a teaser for what's about to come in Eevee Heroes, I think, it would be a very exciting set. Maybe one of the best set in years. But I'm still very careful because it's still not officially, fully revealed yet. There are also other cards in there, There's still Rapid and Single Strike theme going on. Entei was included, Marshadow, Florges, a Grimmsnarl, also a regular card, and even Electrode.
Yep.
I think Braysh Gaming likes Electrode a lot, so there's something for him.
I think it's catered for all of us because that Impudimp is by So-So. You've got the Voltorb by Comier, and you've got an Electrode for Ryan in there as well. So
yeah, it's meant to be.
Covers all of our bases.
Yeah, fantastic. Even Comier, Voltorb indeed, which is very cool. Kangaskhan was also revealed today.
Yep.
On the official YouTube channel. It all looks so amazing, the artwork so far. Besides the V cards, coming back to the VMAX cards, 4 VMAX cards have been cut from the set, which will be included in the Eevee, VMAX special set, which is also just as hyped. I think that's the better deal to have to obtain Eevee Heroes packs, and I think personally that product is very underpriced for retail, for MSRP.
Yep.
And even at, I think it was like 1,200 yen. I think like $10, something like that.
It's 1,870 yen.
Yes.
But you get 8 packs with it. So, yeah, it's great value. Yes. And you get the promo pack, which is going to have a VMAX. And probably three energy cards, similar to what we had with the VMAX Specials box we got last year.
Yeah, and that's amazing value. 3 mirror foil cards, 1 or 4 exclusive VMAX cards you cannot obtain anywhere else. Wow, we know already, I think Espeon VMAX is, I think there were leaks, if I'm not mistaken, even of the image. I think it was Jolteon, Flareon, and Espeon and Vaporeon.
Yep.
So we maybe already know what's going to be removed. And I don't think these specific VMAX cards will get a special art. Espeon VMAX did get a special art, in the Evolutions special set box. Which, like I said, is I think one of the most hyped products in years. I think they will, speaking about special arts, I think they will minimally include 8 special art cards in there of each evolution card. I hope they will include 12, each for VMAX in the set and every V cards in the set. But that, I don't think that will happen. But we'll see, it's still very early. They removed Espeon VMAX Special, like I said, for this specialty product. Coming back to the special, special evolutions box, it's a Pokemon Gym product. So what this means, Pokemon Gym, is it means it's not a Pokemon Center exclusive product, which means local game stores in Japan, if they are, a Pokemon Gym store, which is, the equivalent of a Pokemon Store League here internationally, they will have some stock. So there will be people that will obtain this special evolutions box outside of the Pokemon Center. What's rumored is that this box will be a lottery at Pokemon Center Online, just like the last set, the S6 was the Melanie box, the limited Pokemon Center box, which is, in my opinion, if it's true, a very nice way to distribute and give everyone a fair chance to obtain this very hyped and possibly one of the most expensive products this year. I think the promo will already pay for itself. It includes very nice evolution artwork on the deck box, the deck sleeves, and the card storage box. It's insane. I don't know what I have to say. This is a winner of a product. And if you can get your hands on it, congratulations to you. Don't be disappointed if you cannot obtain this box. It's a Japan domestic product in the first place. There is not even enough supply to have there's more demand than supply even in Japan. So don't be disappointed if you can't get stock. Just be educated on why you can get stock. There are Japanese sites that will offer you to forward your shipment from the Pokemon Center. The pre-orders will be online, I think May 7th, something like that. You have more information on PokeGuardian.com on what time it was, but the pre-orders will be live on May 7th. That's also the day that the VMAX special set, will be revealed and possibly be offered for pre-order. So absolutely keep that date in your agenda, And I think that's my brief overview of Eevee Heroes. If I'm not mistaken, if I missed anything, please feel free to say something to fill the gaps.
Yeah, Ryan, I mean, what are your thoughts as someone who knows what the demand for Japanese booster boxes are and somebody who opens boxes yourself? What are your thoughts on this set?
It's insane, isn't it? I think this set is probably the biggest demand we've ever had for a set just by revealing its name 2 months ago. Yeah. We had no information on the set. We didn't know what was going to be in it. We didn't know. Did we even know special arts existed back then? I think we did just about.
Yes.
But, we heard Eevee Heroes, and all of a sudden it was, I need it. Everyone needed this Eevee Heroes set. We knew nothing about it. I have to say, it's not disappointed, has it? It does look incredible. I think I would worry if that Espeon VMAX promo in the Evolutions box was an Umbreon VMAX promo. I think it would be probably a lot more expensive if it was Umbreon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know you said there's a riddle inside the pack as well. I think the biggest riddle for people will be getting hold of the set, to be honest. I can't foresee many people getting it at all, unfortunately.
Yeah, the allocations have been the products have been allocated. From what I've heard, a lot of shops are getting heavily allocated. My friend in Japan told me, I think the local card shop ordered 100 boxes. I think they will only get 20. And I think the special VMAX set, I think they've ordered around 360. They will only get 6. Can you imagine local card shops are getting that.
That's a huge allocation cut. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't supply the demand.
I think a lot of the staff will probably be taking some for themselves as well. Obviously, you work in a card shop, you've probably got a passion for it. A lot of them probably do collect Pokemon cards. They will probably get first refusal on this stock as well.
Yeah, and a lot of shops are holding lotteries for all of the Eevee Hero products, and even big brand, reputable card shops, lottery only. No, there were some initial first pre-orders, which sold out in the first day completely in February. I've managed to purchase some boxes, but so far a lot of card shops lottery only, and I think that's the best way to sell the product.
Yeah, I remember. Obviously, back in 2018, you guys will remember Ultra Shiny GX, which again it came during a time in Japan where everything was sold out. You couldn't walk into a card shop and pick up a pack of cards. It was impossible. So they did the ticket allocation at the Pokemon Center. We had to turn up at a very early time and get in a big queue. But they had a lot of stock then. They anticipated, based on what happened the previous few months, that they were going to be short, and they had ways of dealing with it for obviously what was going to be a huge high class set at the time. One thing I will say is, if you are in Japan, don't despair at not getting sealed product. I did notice that at the time, a lot more Ultra Shiny GX was opened up at the time, and it led to a lot more single cards in store. So although you might not be able to open up a booster box as such, there's going to be more opportunity to just walk in and pick up that one card you do want from this set.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's been apparent recently as well with more popular sets. Shiny Star V being a perfect example. I managed to complete a master set a lot cheaper than I thought I would, because there's so much product being opened, as you say, that people are just selling the cards they don't need, the surpluses. So I think Eevee Heroes is going to be similar to that. My observations of this, obviously, first is a puzzle. If you look at the pack artwork, there is an indication of the puzzle on the front of it with a question mark on a card. I think they're going to have a card insert similar to what we've seen in the past, like in Shiny Star V, where you had a artwork card, 1 of 24 to collect, but these will be based on a puzzle that you can interpret, I believe. So that'll probably be an additional insert in the pack, maybe. As far as the artwork's concerned, all of the Eevees evolutions are by 5-ban, apart from the Sylveon, which is by CG Works. But you can look at all the artworks and they're very consistent. Even the one by CG Works, if you didn't look closely enough, you would say it was by the same artist, i.e. 5-ban, because all of them have that consistent cell shading look to them. So I think, again, it's similar. The art direction has been, they've been asked to do a very simple artwork, maybe because they want the focus more to be on potentially some special arts in the set, and keep the regular Vs quite vanilla, as Zakariya would say, to keep it looking simple. But interesting set. It's going to be hugely popular in my eyes, just having every single evolution in there. In Japan, I think a lot of people outside of Japan don't really understand or realize how loved Eevee and the evolutions are in Japan as well. Eevee has been adopted as, the second mascot with Pikachu for the Pokemon Company. So it's very, very popular. This set domestically is going to be very popular. It is designed for and made for sale in Japan only, so the international hype's only making matters even more difficult, because it is going to be a very difficult set to obtain in Japan and outside of Japan initially. But what Pokemon have shown us is that any products that are standard format, they are regularly reprinting. So all sets, for example, that are Tag Team GX onwards, even up until a month or two ago, were constantly getting reprinted and available at retail price from the Pokemon Center Japan and on resale sites. So, don't despair if you don't get it immediately. This set is going to be available for the next 2 years in standard format. So the Pokemon company will be reprinting this on a regular basis. So there will be regular print runs. So you will more than likely be able to get it. The Evolutions special set, that is going to be limited print. We know that. Those boxes, they usually come out. You get one wave. I think the only time recently we got 2 waves was the Nessa box, I think. They did a second wave print of that because of the popularity of that. But other than that, I don't think these special double box sets get reprinted that often. But saying that, you've still got the Miracle Twin one and a few others available on the Japanese Pokemon Center site. So I don't know whether they reprint them or they just simply don't sell out in the first place. But this definitely will be extremely popular, especially with that Espeon promo in there.
Yeah, and coming back to the allocation thing, indeed, I'm a little concerned about many web shops that sold these pre-orders back in February. They took so many pre-orders. I'm not even sure how many. I don't want to know. But what I saw is a lot of Japanese, card shops sold out. No more pre-orders the same day. The same morning, they went up. And what I saw about online, retailers that ship internationally, I won't name names because it's not what I'm going to do. They took so many pre-orders for days, maybe weeks, and now they have to cancel so many or even delay, many customers. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, we have a huge allocation. We can't supply you. And I think it was expected, that's just the last sets have been so insanely popular. I can't pre-order my sets, from Amazon Japan anymore. Even up until now, S7, the Rayquaza and Duraludon set have not been listed for pre-order yet on Amazon Japan. They usually always do. They haven't. Even, I think, Ami, this is one of the most, recognized and biggest shops that also sell Pokemon card game. They haven't listed Eevee Heroes yet. I think they are afraid of something like that to just pre-order it. And I think it's a wise thing to do because I wouldn't list this product for pre-order unless I know how much product I will get allocated. But I'm no card shop, so I have no experience. But I think that's the wise thing to do. You have so many pre-orders you can fulfill. If you take 5,000 pre-orders, I think the shop is part of the problem. If I'm, that's my opinion. But yeah, and that's why you should pre-order at, there are ways to pre-order stuff at Pokemon Center, Japan Online, or even go to like Braysh Gaming said, and even Taj. There are also singles available. There are many people in need that will open this product. Many people don't collect all of the evolutions. They don't like a Flareon or whatever. You can get them at card shops. Absolutely. They will be available. And I'm not sure about the VMAX cards. I think they will pay for the whole product, the VMAX pack. But, I think if you just want to complete a set, we will see. And yeah, that was my brief overview.
So a great set to look forward to. As we say, pre-orders for the Pokemon Center in Japan will go live 10 a.m. on Friday, the 7th of May. So that they will probably sell out within minutes. The set releases on the 28th of May, so we look forward to that. I'm sure Ryan Braysh Gaming will have that video up soon on his channel, as well as Kādo Collectables. And I'll do my best to get it up on PokéTaj as well, soon as I can. But yeah, all depends on what stock I get. And you guys, once you've confirmed your stock levels, will probably have pre-orders going up as well, I assume, Ryan?
Yes, we're just waiting for the confirmation. Again,
Yep.
As Zach mentioned, a lot of these shops have jumped the gun a little bit and got ahead of themselves. We don't want to do that just yet. So
Yep.
just keep an eye on the Kādo Collectables social media channels, and we'll keep everyone updated on that.
Yep, and that's the best way to do it. So, they'll you guys do everything in such a great way. You'll open pre-orders once you've confirmed what you're getting, unlike other retailers who jump the gun a little bit. And we've heard stories over the last few days, haven't we, Zakariya, from people about what's been happening with their pre-orders. So it's
huge allocations.
Yeah, the allocation cuts and getting apology emails and leaving people stranded now where they thought they had stock secured isn't really the best way to go. So yeah, Eevee Heroes coming May 28th. The most anticipated set, I would say, outside a high class set that I have definitely known in my time collecting Japanese products. So yeah, it will definitely be one to watch, and especially I think we will get, obviously we're going to get the full set reveal probably the week before as usual.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah,
and then on the Wednesday before the set's released, so that will be on Wednesday the 26th of May. Keep your eyes on PokeGuardian, because we all know Zakariya does work extremely hard, gets up before the crack of dawn and make sure that he gets all those SRs or hires up on the site as quickly for you guys as possible. So if you want to know what's in this set, what special arts there are, what other cards are hidden in that set, those reveals will be up on PokeGuardian on the 26th of May onwards. So just want to say a big thank you to Ryan again from Braysh Gaming and from Kādo Collectables for joining us. It's been great having you on here again, Ryan. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Zakariya, do you want to close the podcast for us?
Yeah, there was one thing I forgot. There's an Eevee, a regular colorless Eevee in the set for Eevee Heroes revealed. And the artwork contained Rayquaza as a cameo. I think, first of all, it looks amazing, but second, could that be a Nazotoki thing, the puzzle riddle thing? We will see. I think that could be one of the riddle cards in there. We will see.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
I've got a theory about the village and town as well in this. So I think there's a consistency of that in the artwork. So that's got something to do with maybe those VMAXs and how they've sort of Dynamaxed in this area. So yeah, we'll see what we get.
We'll see.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to the podcast. We'll be back for PokeGuardian Podcast episode 13 very soon. In the meantime, take care.
Yes.
Bye-bye from me.
Goodbye.